Check, check. 1 2 1 2 1 2, but I can't hear anything. 1 2 1 2. There we go. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Testing.
Okay. And you take this into it.
Am I really going to be using this?
Yes, you are.
Da 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 da.
Okay. Thank you.
Am I really?
Well, good evening and welcome to Edgar High School in the second round of the WIAA football playoffs, and we should have a good one here tonight in Division 7 as the Edgar Wildcats will host the Spring Valley Cardinals. For the second straight week, Edgar taking on a team from the Dunn-St. Croix Conference in western Wisconsin, and in fact, Spring Valley won that conference. They went 7-0 in conference games, and in fact, their only loss this season was back on opening night as they lost to Durand, Arkansas by a score of 22-21. They then ran the table, and they face an Edgar squad here tonight that comes in 9-1 as well. And Edgar has ripped off 5 wins in a row since their loss to Colby back on September 16th, including a level 1 victory last week against Turtle Lake, 42-6. The other thing that Edgar's going to have to deal with tonight is the defense of this Spring Valley squad. They have not given up over 20 points, and in fact, they have not given up over 18 points in all of the games since opening night, in any one game since opening night. And most of the time, they're holding teams under 10 points. So the high-flying Edgar offense might have their work cut out for them here tonight. Obviously, Edgar has done a great job scoring with big plays this year, and they can score from anywhere on the field, on the ground, or as we've seen through the year as well. We're told that Spring Valley likes to run the ball a lot, so we'll see if that scouting report is on the mark tonight in this one. Spring Valley will get the ball first tonight. Edgar won the toss and deferred to the second half. The winner of this game advances to the third round of the playoffs next week in probably Eau Claire. The Eau Claire Regis squad, number 1 seed, taking on 5th-seeded Boyceville tonight in that matchup. And the winner of this game will play the winner of that game next week. Other football playoff action tonight on the schedule. Wausau West playing at Bayport. Marshfields at River Falls. Rice Lake at Mosinee. Medford traveling to Onalaska. Colby playing at St. Croix Falls tonight. Cadott and Stratford are squaring off in Marshfield. Auburndale's at Mondovi. As we mentioned, Spring Valley here. Rapids Assumption traveling all the way down to Blackhawk Warren. And in 8-man football, the number 1 ranked Wausau Newman Cardinals playing Gilman. That game in Merrill tonight. Spring Valley's offense tonight will be led by their junior quarterback, Wyatt Govoronsky. They also have a junior in the backfield. That's Caden Rabella. And also Cade Schick will be one of the running backs. He is a sophomore looking for a lot of calls from the backfield here tonight. The other starters on offense for Spring Valley, Caleb Bartko, a sophomore, Diego Schmidt, a junior. Seniors, Cole Steinmeier, Walter Holstadt, and Mac Parsons. And juniors, Jack Madison, Joel Anderson, and Landon Jorgensen.
And running back, junior, number 8, Colby Weisenberger.
For the Edgar Wildcats, they are, of course, led by their junior quarterback, Tegan Strite, and the big man in the backfield will be junior Carter Butt. Butt coming off a 4-touchdown game in last week's win over Turtle Lake. Colby Weisenberger is the other running back. Leighton Schuett and Avery Normington will be the wideouts in the game tonight.
Number 21, Carter Butt.
You'll also see Jace Applebeck getting the ball out of the backfield as well.
30, Justin Davis.
The tight end will be Brett Baumgartner.
Tight end, junior, number 44, Brett Baumgartner.
And then up front for Edgar,
at guard, senior, number 53.
you're looking at senior Brady Stencil, the 6', 230-pound senior. Carver Higgins, 5'10", 210-pound senior.
Tackle, junior, number 55,
Marcus Haynerfoos, the 6'1", 180-pound junior, had a great game blocking in last week's game, freeing Carter Butt up for those touchdown runs. Fletcher Weiland up front as well, and Harrison Gravine rounds out the starting lineup for Edgar. Gravine is also the place kicker for the Wildcats. Edgar is coached by longtime headman Jerry Sins, and Spring Valley coached by Ryan Capping. Our game is brought to you in part by Fleet Farm. Holiday layaways back at Fleet Farm now through December 12th. Get the products you want before they're gone, and you can pay as you go. Plus, your purchase is conveniently stored until you're ready to pick it up. Get everything you need in one stop and get it all at Fleet Farm. They're going to raise the flag, and we'll take a listen to the national anthem, and then we'll get set to go here with this big playoff football matchup here at Edgar.
0187 raises our flag as we play
national anthem.
All right, both teams are revved up and ready to go here. They're meeting with their coaches on the sidelines before we get started here. Edgar, as you can see, in their green jerseys, white pants, and gold trim, green helmets. The Spring Valley Cardinals in black pants, white jerseys, white helmets with red trim.
Spring Valley chose to receive, and Edgar will defend the south goal. Enjoy the ballgame.
Our game brought to you in part by Purple Mountain Solutions. Purple Mountain Solutions, your go-to in partner in assisting with all facets of your supply chain. Whether it's purchasing, warehousing, or transportation in the public, private, or medical sector, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. We want to send out congratulations to the Edgar volleyball team who won their sectional matchup last night, taking on Auburndale and winning here at Edgar 3-2. Edgar will face Wittenberg-Burnhamwood tomorrow at Auburndale with its trip to state on the line. And we also want to send a shout-out to Edgar cross-country runner Morgan Schnelly, who earned a trip to the state meet. That'll be run tomorrow at the Ridges Golf Course in Wisconsin Rapids. All right, Harrison Gravine ready to boot it away here for the Wildcats. And we are underway. Nice kick by Gravine. High end over end, going to be taken at about the 8-yard line. Brought across the 10, the 15, the 20, and then a big hit. That's Carter Butt. Well, nothing like getting started early here. Carter Butt lays the big hit on the return man for Spring Valley, and it'll be 1st and 10 Cardinals. Ball going to be marked at about the 24-yard line. Dan Ross with me here tonight. And, boy, I'll tell you what, Carter Butt, huge game last week, and he starts out with the bigger hit right there. Just get everything loosened up a little bit, right?
Get the team fired up.
So Spring Valley comes to the line. Wyatt Govoronsky is the quarterback. Man comes in motion. Now it looks like they're going to change the play right away. They've got a double wing formation, single back behind Govoronsky. And they're going to hand it off inside. Positive yardage out near the 30, and then a gang tackle there.
Diego Schmidt, the ball carrier.
Diego Schmidt on the carry here for Spring Valley.
Tackled by Colby Weisenberger.
Nice pickup there on first down. They got about 6 on that.
6 on the play. He'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Spring Valley traveled well here. They've got a nice crowd of fans on hand for this one. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off inside again, and that's going nowhere. And once again, that was Carter Butt on the initial hit on Schmidt. Also getting in there on the stop for Edgar was Justin Davis. It's going to be 3rd down at about 3, only a gain of 1 right there.
3.
2 receivers split wide right on this 3rd and 3. Still a double wing formation. Man in motion. Now he trots back to his wing spot. And they're going to try the quick hitter inside, and that's going to be close to a 1st down, 2nd effort. Got it. Big hit. Stood up Diego Schmidt, but he was able to power it across the 35-yard line and pick up the 1st down. Ball's going to be marked at about the 36.
Gain of 4 on the play.
So 3 straight inside runs by this Spring Valley squad, and you got to believe that the Edgar defensive front and the linebackers are going to see a lot of that from the Cardinals here tonight. Grind it out, pound it. Trying to pound it down their throats. Edgar defense has been really good this year, so we'll see if that's successful. They give it to Schmidt again, and that's going virtually nowhere, maybe a yard. And once again, I believe it's Butt in on the initial hit. Yeah, Carter Butt again.
There's a lot of pre-snap motion. You can see Spring Valley trying to get the linebackers in motion, trying to get away from between the tackles.
I think Butt has a lot of freedom roaming in from that middle linebacker spot. He comes on a blitz a lot of times against the passing teams they've seen this year, and he's been in the backfield a couple of times so far early in this one, stopping the running back for short gain. 2nd down and 8. Once again, they hand it off to Schmidt, and he's going to get it across the 40 out to about the 42 or 43. Picked up about 5 on that.
Avery Normanton and Carter Butt.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 3 again for Spring Valley.
3rd and 3.
So 5 straight running plays, all to the same player, junior Diego Schmidt. Third down and 3. Man in motion, Butt showing blitz. Now he backs off. And he wants to come. He's coming. They're going to pitch it, try to get it around the right corner. They're not going to get there. And a big defensive play for Edgar by Carver Higgins, who strung that out and made the stop through the running back for a loss back near the 41.
Yeah, it really seems like Spring Valley is trying to keep the ball on the ground and a lot of fancy motion stuff, but nothing that Edgar has been fooled on so far.
And the Edgar defense gets the job done. That's what they want to do when they win the toss and defer. They want to get an early 3 and out and get the ball in the hands of their offense, and they accomplished that here. Here's the punt. It's going to be straight up and go very short, and it's going to take a bounce, and it's going to be downed at about the 44-yard line. So the Wildcats are going to have great field position to start this opening possession of the night for them. 7:56 to play, first quarter, no score. Our game brought to you in part by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services, from loans and leases to crop insurance, tax, and records. They've got you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point to get started. One of our great Zaleski Sports sponsors. Wildcats come to the line. And they've been able to rip off big plays early in games so far, and they're going to pitch it and try to get Butt around the right corner. Can they get there? He will get the corner and get it across midfield and into Spring Valley territory at about the 49-yard line. Picked up about 6 or 7 on that.
I'll have score updates all night with action from around the area. Early on, Assumption turns the ball over, and Blackhawk goes ahead and scores 8-0 first quarter, down by Illinois.
I saw Rapids Assumption once earlier this year. They've got a very good running back, and turnovers will kill you in games that are going to be close. And you think the second round of the playoffs are going to be closer than some of the games were last week. There were some blowouts around the state last week. We'll see what happens tonight. Wing left for Edgar. They're going to play action, and Strite's going to roll out. He wants to throw. He's got plenty of time. He was looking deep. That's covered. Now he throws it short, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Leighton Schuett.
Schuett's going to think that he should have caught that.
Yeah, it was in his hands. He got his hands on it, and you're right. Going to be 3rd down and 3. Strite had all day on that rollout. Normington's going to split out wide right. I got to believe they're going to keep this on the ground, though. We'll see. Strite under center. Baumgartner is going to switch to the right side. Strong side now to the right. And they're going to give it to Weisenberger, and he's going to be stopped short. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage, and Colby Weisenberger call it no gain. It'll bring up 4th down and about 3.
No gain on the play, it'll make it 4th and 3.
And it looks like Edgar will punt it away and play field position here early in this one.
After that first drive and the 15-yard punt, Spring Valley defense comes up big in the first possession.
Marcus Hanerfoos in punt formation. Deep to receive is Cade Stashik.
Hanerfoos handles the punting duties for the Wildcats. And the punt's a line drive, end over end. It's going to take a bounce, and now they get away with it, and they'll let it roll dead near the 16-yard line. So that's where Spring Valley will start their second possession of the evening.
At Spring Valley's 16-yard line, where they will begin 1st and 10.
Werner Insurance is one of our great sponsors. Werner Insurance of Edgar is a third-generation family-owned and operated insurance agency. Werner Insurance providing property and casualty insurance, specializing in farm, home, auto, recreational vehicles, motorcycles, commercial lines, and more. Werner Insurance, located west on Redwood Street, 1.5 blocks off Main Street in downtown Edgar. Gavoronsky brings Spring Valley to the line, and they're going to hand it off inside again, and once again, not much there. And in on the stop for Edgar that time was Brady Stencil. Pick up only 2 on the carry that time. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. I think points and yards are going to be hard to come by tonight against these two teams, at least if you look at the records and the scores in the games they've played. Neither of these teams gives up a lot of points. 2nd down and 8. And they're going to hand it off to Schmidt again. He slides through a nice hole that time, and he's going to pick up first down yardage out across the 25 to about the 28.
Tackled by Avery Normington and Carter Butt. Gain of 10 on the play. He'll give Spring Valley 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
10-yard pickup for Schmidt that time. He slithered through a little crease. Not much of a hole there, but he was able to pick up 10 yards and a first down. 5:45 to play first quarter, no score. Each team has had the ball once. This is the second possession for the Spring Valley Cardinals. Wing comes in motion again. They're going to hand it off to Schmidt again, and this time he breaks it out to about the 35-yard line.
Diego Schmidt, the ball carrier. Tackled by Jace Applebeck.
Jace Applebeck made the tackle for Edgar, and they're going to mark it at the 35-yard line. 2nd down and a long 3 for, or long 2, short 3 for Spring Valley. Schmidt getting the bulk of the early work here for Spring Valley, and he's going to get the ball again, and this time the ball come out. Somebody yelled fumble, but it appears it will remain Spring Valley football, but they didn't get the first down. Call it no gain right there. Let's see if that was Schmidt or the quarterback who kept it that time. Yeah, that was Gavoronsky, the quarterback, kept it that time after faking the ball into the line to Schmidt. Tried to get it around the left corner and did not. So 3rd down and 4, even lost a yard there on that play. So another key play for the Edgar defense here early in this one. 3rd down and 4 at the Spring Valley 34-yard line. Double wing formation again. They're going to hand it off. No, they're going to run the option. Pitch it out, and they're not going to get anywhere. Another big loss, and that's, I think, Weisenberger, but he may have hurt himself on that. Actually, it's not Weisenberger. Let's see who that is. It's going to be Schuett, I think. Schuett, and he's hurt, and he goes down to his knees after making that tackle. As he went, it's probably going to be a shoulder because the way he made that tackle. And so with Leighton Schuett down, we'll take a break here. 4:37 to play. First quarter, no score. You're watching Edgar Spring Valley football on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
And we're back here. Leighton Schuett walking off under his own power. Looks like he might have just got a stinger. Looks like he's moving both arms fine after that tackle for a loss. Sets up a 4th down and a punting situation here for Spring Valley. Edgar's going to get the ball back.
Caleb Bartko in punt formation. Deep to receive. Keegan Strite and Carter
Sophomore Caleb Bartko handles the punting duties for Spring Valley. Strite and Carter Butt back. Let's see which side they're going to set up the return this time. Good punt. Butt's going to take it on the run, and he goes down to his knees. That was one of those times where they had the reverse or the fake reverse set up, and Butt would have been better off just going straight ahead with that one. As he took the reception on the run, they've got that play set up, and they set up the blocking to make a return along either sideline. And that time Butt tried to do that. He tried to turn. He had a man right on top of him and actually slipped down and went to a knee. So It's still decent field position for Edgar. 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line to begin this drive. Schuett back in there. He's going to split out wide right. Off. Split backfield. Strite's going to hand it off. This is Butt spinning through the line, raking tackles, and it's going to be a first down run. Once again, Carter Butt looked like he was wrapped up after about a 4-yard gain, and he spun away and picked up 6 more right to midfield. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
It's going to be a long night if they're going to try to arm tackle Carter Butt.
And they will find that out quickly, as teams usually do, and by usually the middle of the 3rd quarter, they lose all interest in trying to tackle Carter Butt. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats right at midfield. Wing to the left, Strite. And they hand it off. This is Affelbeck this time, and he picks up positive yardage down to about the 47-yard line.
Captained by Walter Holstad, along with Jamison Bauer. Gain of 3 on the play will bring up 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7. Winner of this game moves on to take on the winner of Eau Claire, Regis, and Boyceville. They are squaring off in Eau Claire tonight. That game would be next Friday night. Regis, the number 1 seed, so if they win, the game would be in Eau Claire at Carson Park. Inside handoff, and this is, I believe, Butt again. Yep, Carter Butt down inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Gain of 8 on the play. Puts the ball at Spring Valley's 39-yard line, and an Edgar first down.
First down for the Wildcats, 2:51 to play first quarter, still no score. This may be one of the latest moments in a game where we have not seen points on the board this year. Edgar was known for scoring early in games, usually with big plays, but tonight the yard's a little tougher to come by. They're moving the ball now, though, 1st and 10. And Strite wants to pass. Straight drop, he wants to go deep. He's trying to get Schuett. It's going to be incomplete. He tried to get an arm on that. There was good coverage. I don't know if it got batted away. It was down on the far side, inside the 10-yard line, incomplete, as Edgar goes for the big play right there and came up empty.
You see a lot of times when a ball is thrown out to the receiver along the sidelines like that, they'll bait the defender a little bit and won't put your arms up right away. Looked like Schuett, ball's underthrown a little bit, but Schuett committed pretty early, and the defender was able to get hands and his body in there to try to knock it away, and he did. It's a good defensive play.
2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Normington split to the near side. And they hand it inside to Weisenberger, and he powers ahead down inside the 35 to about the 33. Picked up about 7 on that. Going to be 3rd down and a long 3 for the Wildcats.
Along with Dodge Sampier. Gain of 6 on the play. I was going to make it 3rd and 4.
3rd down, and they're calling it 4, so give Weisenberger 6 on that. Now a little miscommunication as to the personnel group they wanted on the field. Justin Davis was coming off the field. He trots back on now. He'll line up at one of the wing spots. Strike to the line. Play action. They run the option. They get it to Butt. He's going to get the left corner. Now we're going to get a flag thrown in well off the play as well. So that's probably a hold. Butt picked up the first down, but that's probably coming back. And the flag was thrown well away from the play. Going to be a holding call against Edgar. So that one's coming back with a minute and a half to play in the quarter. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Heartland Farms, a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. They're currently the cream of the crop in the potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm.
3rd and 13.
3rd down and 13 now for Edgar after the penalty. Move the ball back to the 42-yard line. And Strite's going to play action. He's going to roll right. Lots of time to throw again. Now he's going to run with the football. Can he get to the marker? I think he did. He slid down. It's going to be a question of where they marked it. And even if he missed getting the first down, they'll be close enough to go for it there, as Strite kept it. Well, they're going to mark him out of bounds well short. Wow, okay, I thought he got near the marker. They're going to mark him out of bounds at about the 33. He's going to pick up, he's going to be short by about 4 yards, so it's going to be 4th down and 4. Looks like Edgar's going to go for it here. I think Edgar feels confident that with Carter Butt on the field, they can pick up 4 yards if they have to. I'll be surprised if he doesn't get the football here. Let's see what they decide to do. Strite under center. And it's going to be Butt. Did he get to the first down marker? Looks like he's close. If he got to the 30, that's going to be far enough. And he didn't get it. They're going to mark him short. And Edgar will turn it over on downs. And I got to believe, I'd have to go back and look, but that might be the first time all season that Edgar's turned the ball over on downs. 1:06 to play in the first quarter, and Spring Valley will take over on their own 30-yard line. You got to go for it in that situation with the running attack that Edgar has, and they just came up inches short. That all comes down to the mark a lot of the times as well. So Spring Valley back on offense. They're going to hand it off to Schmidt again, and he's wrapped up. The ball come out.
Wyatt Gavronsky, ball carrier.
Quarterback kept it that time and got thrown for a loss. Thought he handed it off to Schmidt. That was a pretty good fake right there. I always say it's a good fake when I don't see where the ball goes.
Yeah, some of these run offenses, like triple option offense, It is an absolute nightmare to do play-by-play.
Wayne Steffenhagen, the old coach, classic coach of the DC Everest Evergreens, called the triple option or the wing tee the magic show because you never knew where the ball was going to be. 27 seconds to play here in the quarter. Spring Valley back on offense and back to the line. This time they do hand it off inside, and Schmidt's going nowhere. Call that no gain again. He didn't get to the 30-yard line. And that'll be the final.
No, I was going to say, we're going to see, after the break, we're going to see Spring Valley have to throw the ball.
Yeah, yards are hard to come by here. Now the clock stopped with 7 seconds to play in the quarter as we have an injured Spring Valley player on the turf. I'll tell you what, we'll take an extended break here as we are coming close to the end of the first quarter. Back in a moment. You're watching playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Thank you for helping Abbey Bank become the most highly recommended community bank.
Thank you to all of our customers for helping us be successful.
Thank you for putting your trust in us.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Thank you for helping us support our communities.
We are grateful for customers like you.
Thank you to all of our customers. We hope to see you soon.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Tom King back here, along with Dan Ross, and we're at Edgar High School for this second round playoff game. Our producer, Rachel Zaleski. And Spring Valley facing a 3rd down and 11 as we begin the second quarter of play. And they're going to throw rolling out right. Under pressure now he throws. It's going to be well overthrown, incomplete, and Spring Valley will have to punt the ball away. Gavoronsky had time to throw that time, but threw on the run and airmailed it over his intended receiver's head, incomplete. First pass attempt of the game for the Cardinals. And it'll bring up a punting situation. Edgar will get the ball back and should get fairly decent field position. The first punt of the game for Spring Valley did not travel very far. Carter Butt and Tegan Strite are going to drop back, but they're going to be inside or just outside their own 40-yard line. Better punt this time. Butt's going to take it. They're going to run the reverse. Strite will have it, and he is not going to get around the corner. That's a very good defensive play on special teams for Spring Valley, made by Walter Holstadt, the senior. If Strite gets that edge, Edgar has the blocking set up along the sideline to have a big return. This time, Strite couldn't get there, and he was thrown down and out of bounds at about the 38-yard line, and that's where Edgar will start this possession. 1st and 10 from their own 38. Wide receiver split wide left. Wing left as well as Strite comes under center. They're going to play action to Butt this time, and Strite wants to throw. He rolls out, and now he's going to pull it down and run with the football and slide down after a short gain. Got it to about the 40, only for a pickup of a yard and a half. He couldn't find anybody open downfield. Call it only a pickup of a yard for Tegan Strite. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9.
We thought, or at least I thought, looking at these two teams, it was going to be a pretty low-scoring affair, and so far that's what it's become here. Nothing here into the second quarter. And not any really big plays yet. Strite, inside handoff, bouncing off, and getting to the edge. This is Applebeck, and he's going to go down the near sideline and be thrown out of bounds, but inside the 40-yard line, and now a flag as well. There's going to be a face mask at the end of this. The hole that Applebeck was supposed to hit was closed, so he bounced it outside, and there was no containment on the left edge by Spring Valley, and a big pickup, 24 yards on the carry for Applebeck, and it's going to be 1st and 10, Edgar, and they're going to mark off the face mask at the end of that.
That's going to place the ball at Spring Valley's 32-yard line.
And the ball is going to be marked at about the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 Wildcats. First big play of the game. We were just talking about the lack of big plays. There's one right there. Offset backfield behind Strite, wing right. And they're going to try the counter play to Shuett, and he's going to be thrown for a loss all the way back to the 40-yard line. Once again, good defense by Spring Valley. They sniffed that out and didn't go for the fake and stayed home. And if you've got defenders that stay home, the counter play is not going to work very often, and that time Shuett got thrown for a loss all the way back to the 38-yard line.
Loss of 6 on the play will bring up 2nd and 16.
So now 2nd down and long, 2nd down and 16 for the Wildcats. Wing left, offset backfield, Strite. Tried to delay that time, and now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket all the way back in his own territory. Now he throws it out to Afflebeck, who's caught it, broke a tackle, and he's going to be tackled. They got a few positive yards on that. Strite was all the way back in his own territory, and he was able to get rid of it complete to Afflebeck, and they actually gained 4 yards on the play. It's still going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd down and about 12. So let's see what they have here. Normington's going to split out wide left, and Weisenberger splits out wide right. Going to be a delayed handoff up the middle to Butt. Can he get to the first down? He's going to be close. He got it. Inside the 25, Carter Butt on a draw play. I don't remember seeing Edgar run that very often, but that time it worked beautifully. Carter Butt got a big hole up the middle and picked up the first down near the 21-yard line.
Yeah, quarterback really sold it, right? Took the 3 or 4 step drop and then just snuck it to Butt right up the middle. The biggest drive of the game so far for either team.
And Edgar, the deepest penetration so far down to the Spring Valley 21-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. Schuett's going to split out wide left. Butt and Weisenberger in the backfield behind Strite. They're going to give it to Weisenberger. He had a big hole. Now he cuts it back. He found it finally, and he's going to get it down inside the 5. He's going to be tackled. It's going to be another first down. I didn't think Weisenberger saw that hole. It was so big. He was trying to get it outside. Then he saw it, cut back, and picked up big yardage down inside the 5-yard line.
Brady Stencil with the big block. He was the one. You could drive a semi-truck through that hole.
That's going to pick up about 16 on that for Weisenberger. First and goal. Carter Butt bounces off one tackle, bounces off another. Did he get it in? Yes, touchdown. And that was all Carter Butt. And now a flag flies after the fact, after the play's over. The touchdown will stand. But Carter Butt was hit right at the line of scrimmage, and then he was hit again at about the 2, and he powered through both tackles and took it into the end zone. And Edgar's going to draw first blood here. The flag was thrown after the play, or did they take? Are they going to take that touchdown off the board? They're going to call it. Oh, they are going to call a touchdown. All right, touchdown is good. Personal foul called against Spring Valley after the play. So Edgar will have that penalty enforced against Spring Valley on the ensuing kickoff. So they'll set up and go for the 2-point conversion here with 8:25 to play in the first half.
That's a highlight reel type of run by Carter.
And that
just spun, but then just dragged an opponent for 2 yards into the end zone.
And they'll go for the 2-point conversion here. They give it to Butt again, and he walks into the end zone untouched this time. Nobody hit him that time. And the 2-point conversion makes the score 8-0. Edgar with the lead. We'll come back. You're watching playoff football, Spring Valley and Edgar on Zaleski Sports.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. Dan, you've got some scores for us.
That's right. All games are in the second quarter. Rice Lake leads at Mosinee 6-0. Over in Mondovi 6, Auburndale 0, another Merriwood team playing. Still 8-0 Blackhawk over Assumption. That is down in Blackhawk Warren. 7-0 Stratford over Cadott at home. But over in the Green Bay area, the Wausau West Warriors lead Bayport 7-0, getting close to halftime.
Wausau West has a good football team. They've got a great running back in that Reina kid, and they have put together a really nice season. That would be an upset, though, if they were able to knock off Bayport, no question about that. But as you see here in the second week of the playoffs, it's a lot harder to score points the deeper you get into the playoff run.
Yeah, Bayport was really pushed in the 1-8 matchup last week, surprisingly so. Not sure if there's injuries or what's going on with the program, but Wausau West taking advantage of it tonight.
All right, Edgar taking the lead here. 8:25 to play second quarter. 4-yard touchdown run by Carter Butt. He added the 2-point conversion. And Edgar will kick it away. And a nice kick by Gravine, and he's going to get that one into the end zone after the penalty was marked off for the personal foul after the touchdown. And he powers that one into the end zone. And now they're going to bring that back and kick it again. They're going to say Edgar was offside. Gravine said, come on, man, I kicked it into the end zone. Now you're going to make me kick it again? So they're going to mark off the offside penalty against the Wildcats, and they'll kick it off from the 50-yard line this time. That kickoff was actually from inside Spring Valley territory at the 45 after they marked off that post-touchdown personal foul.
You know, I'm surprised more teams don't do onside kicks when they get the 15 yards and kick from the opposite 45. Now, the opportunity to maybe get the ball back instead of kicking it into the end zone 15 yards, seems like it might be worth it.
Especially with the other team probably not expecting it in a situation like that. So Gravine, once again, a nice boot, and once again taking that about the 1 yard line and bringing it ahead. Straight up the middle, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and a good return out near the 30-yard line for Spring Valley. Kate Stashik on that return for Spring Valley, brought it all the way out to about the 29-yard line, and that's where Spring Valley will start this drive. Culligan Water, one of our great sponsors. Contact Culligan Water's Dave Schuett to protect your home from harmful chemicals often found in water. With over 80 years of experience, Culligan Water softeners give you healthy drinking water with drinking water delivered. Get pricing and service with David Schuett, Culligan Water, 715-370-1153, or go to culliganh2o.com to schedule a free of charge water test today. And they're going to hand it off to Schmidt again. He got it across the 30 to about the 32. Pickup of maybe 3 on the carry for Schmidt that time. He has been the workhorse here for Spring Valley in this one. They're only going to give him 2 on that. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8. We should mention, if you go visit our friends at Culligan Water, mention Edgar Football and you'll get a discount. Nothing wrong with that. 2nd down and 8. And now they're going to try reverse. You heard somebody from the crowd yell it out. As you can see that coming. Positive yardage on the play. On the carry was Stashik for Spring Valley. And he picked up about 6 on that. Going to be 3rd down to about 2.
He's going to bring up 3rd and 2.5.
Clock rolling, 7:16 to play here, first half, 8-0 Edgar. Trying to move on to the 3rd round of the playoffs next Friday night. Tight formation this time for the Cardinals. And now we're going to get a whistle, and they're going to take a timeout and talk about this 3rd down play, and we'll take a timeout as well. 8-0 Edgar. You're watching Edgar Spring Valley playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
Edgar Family Restaurant is located just south of Highway 29 in Edgar and open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, drink, dessert, get it all at Edgar Family Restaurant. Homemade food to fill your belly and your soul. Daily specials including Friday fish fry, soup, salad, pies made from scratch, and a full menu of choices are yours at Edgar Family Restaurant. Give back to those who support our community. Give back and visit Edgar Family Restaurant for breakfast tomorrow, then stay for lunch and dinner too. Edgar Family Restaurant is a proud backer of Wildcats football.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
And we're back here at Edgar High School, a pair of 9-1 teams squaring off in this 2nd round playoff game. 3rd down and 2 here for the Spring Valley Cardinals. And they're going to give it to Schmidt. He's got 1st down yardage and more out across the 40 near the 44. Picked up about 6 on that.
Tackled by Leighton Schuett along with Colby Weisenberger.
And it's 1st down for the Cardinals at their own 44-yard line.
Gain of 6 on the play, puts the ball at Spring Valley's 44-yard line where they will have it 1st and 10.
If you're familiar with the setup here at Edgar, there are a couple of houses right near the south end zone that have bonfires every week, and one of them tonight's got a big crowd over there. Capacity crowd in whoever that is backyard. 1st and 10, Spring Valley, and they're going to try the option. They pitch it to the right. That's going nowhere. Schuett was over there. Weisenberger over there as well on the stop, stretching that play out and call it no gain.
No gain on the play.
2nd down and 10. Clock moving down to 6 minutes to play here in the first half. And they're taking a long time to get to the line to call this play. Man in motion, play action, they want to throw. They throw it deep, and that's going to be intercepted! What a great interception that was, making the play. Holy cow. Avery Normington, the senior, went up one-handed that time and pulled it in for the pick. And Edgar gets the football back. And that may be what turns a game like this is turnovers, and Edgar gets the first one of the night. A spectacular interception by Normington.
That's as good of a defensive play that you'll see in high school football.
The pass was overthrown. It was going nowhere near the intended receiver, but Normington timed his leap perfectly, got one hand on it, pulled it in to make the pick, and Edgar will have the football on the 28-yard line. Wildcats come to the line. Wing right, split backfield behind Tegan Strite. They're going to hand it off. This is Butt straight ahead, spins away, and now they're trying to strip the ball from him. He's able to hang on and get near the first down marker. Going to be short maybe by about it, or did he get it? Maybe he got it. Yeah, he did. First down, 10 yards on the carry for Butt.
Gain of 11 on the play. Puts the ball at Edgar's 39-yard line.
One thing that Butt does so well is at first contact he's able to spin, and it's very difficult for the first tackle attempt to wrap Carter Butt up, and he's able to pick up additional yardage after that first hit. And he did again there and picked up first down yardage of 10 yards. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Strite. Hand it off. This is Butt again, trying the left side. Nothing there. Spins away, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped. Gang tackled. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time for Butt. Unofficially 57 yards on 7 carries for Butt so far.
He was tackled by 9 guys.
Yeah, and they're probably going to need that many to bring him down on many of those occasions. Good job that time by the Spring Valley front of closing the holes. Butt's initial hole, there was nowhere to go. He tried to do his patented spin move, but they were able to gang up on him that time. They actually gave him a yard on that to the 40-yard line. Let's call it second down and 9. That was a generous mark. Strite. Counter play. This is Weisenberger trying to get the edge, and he's not going to get there. Once again, good coverage by Spring Valley's defense. Edgar only had one blocker out there, and Spring Valley had 3 defenders, so there was nowhere for Weisenberger to go. He got back to the initial line of scrimmage. Going to be third down, and they're calling it 3rd and 8. Ball marked at the 41-yard line.
This is a big third down play. If Edgar can convert this, they can almost run out the rest of this half and maybe score and get the ball back at halftime.
Yeah, they have 3 timeouts remaining as well, so plenty of time to put together a scoring drive here before halftime, but they've got to pick up a 3rd and long, 3rd down and 8. Normington split to the near side. And Strite wants to throw. He's got time. Now he steps up. He's going to throw deep. He's got a man behind the defense. He's going to overthrow. Normington broke that pattern off for some reason near the 30-yard line. He slowed down. I don't know if he thought Strite was going to air it out that much. He overthrew him by about 6 yards, but Normington slowed down on that pattern at about the 25-yard line. It's incomplete. Edgar's going to have to punt.
Yeah, I don't think that's on Strite. He threw a good pass.
Yeah, I think he expected Normington to keep going full speed down the field, and for some reason Normington pulled up near the 25.
Yeah, he had good 3 yards on the defender. It was there.
And Hanerfoos will be in to punt here for the Wildcats. 3:34 to play now. Spring Valley's got some time on the clock with 2 timeouts remaining. But they haven't been able to do much here so far tonight against this Edgar defense. Snap is good, and the boot by Hanerfoos, a floater, going to be fielded at about the 35 or 30-yard line and then out to the 35, and Weisenberger makes the stop on the return man at about the 35-yard line. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Greg Gruitt Appliance. Greg Gruitt's Appliance, a full-service appliance store carrying a full line of GE, Speed Queen, Whirlpool, and Maytag appliances. At Greg Gruitt's Appliance, the focus is on service after the sale with their own factory-trained installation and service departments. Home appliances are all they do at Greg Gruitt Appliance. It's service with Wildcats pride. 3:24 to play first half. 8-0 Edgar with the lead. Spring Valley has the football. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Strite playing a deep safety position near the 50-yard line. They're not going to let anybody get deep here if they can avoid it. Man in motion. They're going to try a counter play this time. And fighting through, and that's going to be positive yardage. Wanted to get a hold there on Spring Valley, but no flag. And they tried that counter play and picked up positive yardage. Caden Rebellia on the carry. Only 2 on the carry. One of the Edgar defenders taken down on the play, and that's why you heard some of the fans yelling for a hold there. But no flag. 2nd down and 8. Man in motion again. This time the inside handoff. Big hole for Schmidt, but it closed quickly. And once again, it's Carter Butt who comes in to make the stop at about the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 4 on that. It's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Gain of 3 on the play. He'll make it 3rd and 5.
Clock continues to roll. 2:10 to play in the half. 3rd down and a long 5 here for the Cardinals. And now we're going to get a whistle, and what are we going to get here? Spring Valley's going to call a timeout. They were running out of time to call the play there, so timeout Spring Valley with 1:54 to play in the half. We'll take one as well. You're watching playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
Tom King back here at Edgar High School. 3rd down and 5. We have a score on the Regis-Boyceville game, huh?
Regis up 21-6. That's late in the 2nd quarter.
All right. As expected, the number 1 seed playing well. They're going to try the right side, and it's not going to go anywhere. Throwing the running back down for the Wildcats was Dylan Yonker. And it's going to be 4th down and a couple here for Spring Valley. I would imagine they would punt it away here.
And 2.
The ball carrier was Cade Stashik. Edgar's going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. And I can remind you that one of our great sponsors is Edgar Building Supply, located in Edgar. Edgar Building Supply operates as a lumber yard and hardware store, assisting homeowners and contractors with their building needs. The family-owned business sells and delivers a variety of building materials, from roofing and siding to windows and cabinets, and their knowledgeable staff can assist you with your planned project, estimating costs, and drafting blueprints as well. Get started on your building project today with Edgar Building Supply. So Regis up on Boyceville 21-7. Is that what you said? 21-6. 21-6. Regis the number 1 seed, and the winner of this game would play the winner of that game and if Regis would win, it would be in Eau Claire next Friday night. Wildcats would love nothing better than to head to Carson Park for a game on the turf next Friday night.
Some other updates. Rice Lake 22, Mosinee 7. Assumption has a touchdown and a field goal. They lead 9-8. Stratford up 14-0. Wausau West Bayport tied at 7.
Spring Valley's lining up to go for it here on 4th and 2 in their own territory with 1:45 remaining. Maybe they're just trying to draw them offside here. They're going to hand it off, and it's going to go nowhere, and Edgar's going to get the ball. Boy, oh boy, I don't know about that decision. They gave it to Schmidt. He needed 2 full yards, and he was met in the backfield.
That is surprising.
Carter Butt, Justin Davis on the stop, throwing the running back for a loss, and Edgar takes over on downs. Yeah, that decision is wacky.
Especially off tackle, right?
Yeah, I run it up the middle.
He ran it into the teeth of the Edgar defense.
In that situation, and now Edgar with a short field. Ball at the Spring Valley 43-yard line. So Spring Valley coach Ryan Capping rolls the dice, and it comes up snake eyes here. And they're going to play action. Strite wants to throw deep again. He's trying to find Schuett. It's going to be underthrown. It's going to be picked off. Picked off at the 5-yard line. Now back the other way. Running free. And Weisenberger is going to stop that at about the 20-yard line. But Edgar got a little greedy there. And Strite threw it into coverage. Schuett well covered. And the interception made by Cade Stashik. And Spring Valley gets the ball back. Well,
Spring Valley will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I think both teams might be questioning the play calls in that situation.
Yeah, you like the idea of a quick strike after a big stop. The ball's underthrown a little bit, but yeah, fantastic coverage by the defense.
I think Strite decided he was going to throw that regardless. Yeah, the coverage was really good. Schuett had the guy all over him. All right, Spring Valley's got the football. Just a minute 26 remaining in the half. And they're going to keep it on the ground and try to get it outside. Breaking the tackle is Schmidt, and then he's going to be gang tackled across the 20 at about the 22, 23-yard line.
Tackled by Dylan Yonker and Colby Weisenberger.
Yonker and Weisenberger on the stop. Looks like Spring Valley's going to be content to run this clock out, and Edgar's going to be content to let them. Pickup of about 4 on that.
Is going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Under a minute to play in the half, and Spring Valley taking their time getting to the line. At halftime, we're going to hear from Jason Selesky running down some of the playoff action going on tonight. And inside run by the quarterback, Wyatt Govoronsky.
Govoronsky on the sneak.
Only picked up about a yard on that. I don't think they have to run another play.
If it's one thing you know about Jason Zaleski, he likes to talk. He likes to watch himself talk. And everybody gets to see it at halftime.
Well, we will see that and hear that at halftime.
I'm sure we'll talk about it after halftime or during halftime, but I think this game is about what we expected at this point.
Low scoring, tough defenses, very few big plays. We've had 1 turnover on each team. And Edgar is on top. That's going to be the end of the first half. They let the clock run out, and we are at halftime. The Wildcats with the 8-0 lead. We'll take a timeout. You're watching playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, gang. Jason Zaleski here. We made it. It is halftime, and what a first half it's been. Second half action will be coming up soon. We had an exciting Thursday night of volleyball all across the area. Teams that won are now 1 game from a state tournament appearance in 2022. And we will have 2 of those such sectional final games live on Zaleski Sports on Saturday. To view those games, you just go to zaleskisports.com, and those game links are right on the front page, or zaleskisports.com, click weekly schedule, and launch from there. YouTube viewers, you're watching on a YouTube big screen. You got your smart TV, which is a great option, great idea. Just search the game you're looking for. So for example, last night, Edgar Auburndale, you just click into YouTube, Edgar Auburndale volleyball. Game will launch right there for you. It's really easy to do. So anyway, yeah, we had a few good games last night. Actually, they were all great games, and highlights of those games are on Facebook now. But listen, it's halftime. We got your attention. Let's show you volleyball highlights from last night.
Ellenbecker serves it up and aces it. 2-1 Athens. Selena Ellenbecker, a senior, coming in and getting the job done for the Blue Jays. And through the fingertips of Sophia Coker, and an ace for Autumn Moon, an all-conference player in her junior season.
Runs or those little points, the miscommunication between Dillman and Moon, that missed it pass that typically makes a difference at this level.
There's Autumn Moon in the back row. Glaza sets up. Anna Schooley swings. Blocked to the net. Played back by Autumn Moon. Ava Schill, free ball here for the Blue Jays.
This is problematic. Cannot bump it back against this team.
And Glaza!
Glaza with a great save.
Autumn Moon, Ava Schill, free ball again here. Sets it up for Harwig in the middle and dug out by Autumn Moon.
Once again, a great save by Moon.
Malia Colo back row. Dug out by Epping in the middle far side. And that was going to be over the top, played up again by the Blue Jays. Near side, back row for Autumn Moon. Good rally here.
What a fantastic rally. This is fun, Steve.
Autumn Moon to the back row. Hartwig sets up again, near side, and through the block and down. Addison Levitka with the points. Sets up, Giselle, right hand. Plays it off the ceiling. Over to Malia Kola. She swings and misses out. And a first set domination by the Athens Blue Jays, 25-12. Show calls for it. Malia Kola punches it over. Opportunity here for the Blue Jays. And blocked and down. Diethelm. Oh my goodness. They're going to call Assumption in the net. And Athens will take set 2, 25-17. Dug out in the back row by Coker, Hartwig, and Levitka. Why not? And that one dug out by Colo. Schill in the middle for Anna Schooley. Tipped at the net and down. Point Royals 20, serving 22. Dug out by Dillman. Schooley down, and Royals stay alive for one more. Schooley sends over, dug out. Levitka. Coker down! And Sydney Coker pushes the Athens Blue Jays into a sectional final on Saturday night. A clean sweep of the Assumption Royals here tonight, 25-12, 25-17, and 25-21.
This is our last chance to play on our home court this year, no matter what, win or lose, and we decided it was time to go out on top. So, I mean, seeing the crowd fill the stands was amazing, and just feeling that energy. The girls had energy, but the crowd fed into it too, so it was a nice win. We're ready to make the trip. We said no matter where we need to go as how our team can play, and with our energy and with positive attitudes, and ready to work hard and ready to keep digging.
It was great. It was great that we got to play here one last time in front of them and to show our fans what we're really about. And then maybe they'll come for us Saturday too. Well, we got to stay confident, got to play our game like we did tonight, and keep doing us. If we do us, it should be our game.
Thank you for watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House, sponsored by Mid-State Technical College. First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
You are watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House.
I'm Addison Levitka, and I'm in the house.
In Shawano, it was the defending state runners-up, the Wabeno Leona Rebels, matching up with the Lena Wildcats in a Division IV sectional semifinal. In the first set, after some back and forth, the Rebels would slowly pull away with accurate hitting on the front line, top-tier serving, and all-around consistent play to take the opening set 25-17, punctuated by this kill. In the second, the Rebels really started to show their dominance, starting the set 8-0 and controlling the net front with great hitting, and this ace from junior Mallory Krause would lock things down. They would win 25-11, setting up a potential sweep. In the third, there was no letting up. The Rebels led 9-1, 18-3, and 23-4 before we got to match point. And on that point, it was this kill from sophomore Ellie Albright that would end things and send the Rebels to their fourth straight sectional final.
Let's just kind of break this one down. It's a three-set dominating performance in a sectional semifinal has to feel pretty good.
Oh yeah, it feels great.
And going forward, what have you seen from this match tonight that makes you guys ready to make another run towards state for the fourth consecutive year of a sectional final?
Well, just being consistent and having good team chemistry, and just to keep attacking at the net, blocking, just being fundamentally sound. That's what gets you to win championships and gets you to that final stage that you want to be on.
And you guys had a little bit of a lull mid-season, but you've really found your stride now. And the first two playoff matches go to 5, but this one seemed to be a little bit easier for you guys, a little more comfortable.
Yeah, we were kind of up and down in the beginning of the season, but we had some big shoes to fill and just needed to find our stride with those holes and needed to be able to gel. When you're adding in a freshman and another younger athlete, it takes a little bit of time, and it really just started to click the last 3 weeks for us, so we're pretty happy about that.
Let's break down this one. 3 sets in control, and you guys are now on your way to your 4th consecutive sectional final.
It's actually unbelievable. I mean, we started off rocky in the beginning, but now we are pulling it together, and I think it's going to be a great year.
what does it mean to you to know that you guys can handle a sectional semifinal like this and know that you're now one game away from back-to-back state appearances?
It means the absolute world to me. I mean, the team has backed me up through everything, and our passes have gotten a lot better, which makes our sets a lot better, and our hits just can go down.
Thank you for watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House, sponsored by Fleet Farm. Schedule an appointment at the Fleet Farm Auto Service Center today. Their professionals handle tire installation and rotation, oil changes, filter, battery replacements, and more. Get everything you need at one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. You are watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House.
I'm Allie Albright, and I'm in the house.
Check out the hook, yeah, check this out. It's got you moving, I knew it, without a doubt.
Kimberly Lundgren. I sure thought I called her Kimmy at basketball. Maybe not. Different roster, perhaps. Here's Specht, handled in the back row by the Wildcats. Tip and miscommunication for the Eagles. And we're back to a 1-point discrepancy, 22-23. Eagles, though, Dan, a side out from set point. Dalkey's serve, received by Baltus. And down, kill. Big time kill there from Ashlyn Grimm. And we are at set point, or north until you got here. Here's Weiler on set point. Serve is received. Borkert from the back row. Eagles with a chance to put it away. Tip. Handle. Sent back. Lundgren will send to the front. Second comes over. We get a little squirrely, and the Eagles will win it. The Eagles take set one, 25-22. Wildcats scramble. Good communication. Here come the Eagles. Ertl kill.
That's our best hit of the night.
Josephine Ertl. Ertl kill. Another big kill from Josephine Ertl. Imhoff on set point. Outside it comes to Ertl, and that went out. So the second goes out. The Wildcats take set two, 25-19. Davis, set, tip, down. What a play for Emery Borkert. Tip blocked right back. Lundgren. And down. Oh, what a move. What a decision for Kendall and Dalkey. There's Murkowski. Kill. Gets it right back. And we are at set point here in a pivotal set number 3. Bit of confusion for the Eagles. They do get it over.
Here it comes.
Set point 2. Borkert. Tip. And second hit is a double. And it is 2-1 Edgar. Edgar gets set 3, Dan, and it's a big one. Big hammer from Weiler.
Auburndale's got 2 big hitters.
Yeah, Weiler and Ertl, and they have outside again for Ertl. Tip, joust at the net, and Auburndale has squared it up at 4 as they take it 25-21. Dan, we go to a 5th, and this is going to be great. Totally okay. Ertl off the block. It's a kill.
Good hit. Auburndale back to within a point.
Middle hit. Set right back. And a block for Borkert. Wildcats starting to roll, Dan. Davis will serve match point. Here it is. Davis on the serve. And that's a 4th hit. And the Wildcats advance. They are 1 game from state.
That was exciting.
That was great.
Well, she changed up her rotation, and she changed up who her first server was, and she hadn't done that all season. First of all, that was our first 5th set match all season, and I thought we did really lovely. In the 5th set, we changed up our serve by 1 spot so that we could have 2 big blockers on Joe, because Joe was just incredible, and she was doing some really great things. And Kendall and Reagan really showed up and really did a nice job. So it was just, it was heart, it was grit. Kudos to Kate, kudos to Auburndale, but I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud to share a conference with them.
So my job on the court as like a senior is obviously I'm kind of a setter, so I tell my hitters like what's open. You need to hit this spot, try to hit this spot, everything. And in those big moments, honestly, just trying to pull through, trying to set that block up. Like the end of those last 5 points were huge because I have Reagan right next to me, who's a big wall, and like if I can just set her up against that big outside and I can set a pin up for her, the ball's just going straight down.
Thank you for watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House, sponsored by North Central Technical College. Did you know you can start your 4-year degree locally and still get the same college experience closer to home? Find out more at ntc.edu today. You are watching the Zaleski Sports Highlight House.
I'm Kendall Indulti, and I'm in the house.
Again, sectional finals are on Saturday, and it is Athens against Wabeno Leona from Oconto Falls. Now, you don't want to make the drive to Oconto Falls. That's a long ways away, depending on where you are. A long ways away from central Wisconsin, a long ways away from where I'm sitting right now. We'll have it live for you at ZaleskiSports.com. And then we've got Edgar and Wittenberg Burnham with the Wildcats and the Chargers. And that game is in Auburndale, and we'll have that one live for you as well. So 2 games where you'll see a Division III and a Division IV volleyball team punch their ticket to the state tournament in Green Bay. Exciting times on the network tomorrow on Saturday. But coming up next, second half action on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
We're back here at Edgar High School. We're at halftime of this Level 2 playoff game in Division 7. The Edgar Wildcats leading the Spring Valley Cardinals 8-0. Not much doing for Spring Valley on the offensive side of the football in that first half. Unofficially just 59 yards, all on the ground. They only attempted 1 pass, and that was incomplete. Actually, I take that back. They attempted 2 passes. 1 was incomplete, 1 was intercepted. Edgar, for their part, 118 yards of offense unofficially. 118 yards on the ground, and they also had 4 yards through the air, so unofficially 122 yards of offense for the Wildcats. Each team with 1 turnover. Avery Normington had an interception for Edgar, and getting a pick for Spring Valley was Cade Stashik. And rushing attempts, Carter Butt with 7 carries for 57 yards. Colby Weisenberger, 4 carries for 24 yards. Tegan Stride has 19 yards, make that 10 yards on the ground, 27 yards on the ground for Jace Applebeck. Dan, you've got some scores for us from some of the other games around the state.
Yeah, absolutely. As we check the Zaleski Sports scoreboard, these games are at the half. Rice Lake leads Mosinee 22-14. Mr. Tom King said it was going to be a high-scoring game, and he was not wrong. 36 points at halftime. 22-14, Rice Lake. Auburndale gets a late touchdown. They lead Mondovi 7-6. That's also at the half. Blackhawk gets a touchdown right before halftime. They lead 14-9. That might be the game of the night as the further we go here. Stratford 21, Cadott 0. That game is being played in Marshfield. Stratford does not have a home field this year. Stratford looks like they're going to level 3. Over in Green Bay area, Bayport 14, Wausau West 7. A late touchdown puts Bayport up by a score.
So 14 unanswered points for the Pirates there as West scored first in that game.
Yep. Marshfield 14, River Falls 12. That's kind of a surprise. River Falls the 1 seed, Marshfield the 4 seed. Obviously, maybe the only Division II team in the Wisconsin Valley.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Marshfield hanging tough. It looks like the winner of this game is going to have to go to Eau Claire as Regis has a 3-touchdown lead over Boyceville, 28-7. That's at the half. And one other game, Onalaska at home against Medford. They lead 35-6.
All right, I'll tell you what. Why don't we take one more break before we get started with the second half? Edgar's going to get the football. They won the opening coin flip, and deferred to the second half. So Edgar will have the ball when we come back. We'll take a break. You're watching playoff football here on Zaleski Sports.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
All right, we're back here at Edgar as we get set for the second half. Wildcats have the lead 8-0. The only score of the game, a 4-yard touchdown run by Carter Butt. Butt took the 2-point conversion in as well. That came with 8:25 remaining in the first half. And the only score of the game, 8-0 is your halftime score. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking that works for you. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. It's a beautiful night for football. It's just chilly enough for the players to be comfortable and not too cold for the fans either. Just a clear, crisp fall night here in the second round of the high school football playoffs. We're going to be getting into November, and of course next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend it's daylight saving time as well. So we're going to fall back next weekend.
Hello, 5 o'clock sunsets. Yeah.
All right, Edgar will send Colby Weisenberger, Tegan Strite deep, and Carter Butt's going to get back there as well. Actually, they've got Strite and Weisenberger as the deep man in the kickoff receiving team here.
So a little bit interesting. The official was talking to the kicker a little bit longer. Maybe something going on here.
I think they want to give it away like that. Well, let's see if they decide to try something funny. Nope, they're going to kick it short, though. It's going to be taken by Butt at about the 28, straight ahead, and putting his head down and just plowing over people across the 40 out to about the 44-yard line. That's something you don't want to see as a special teams guy. Carter Butt coming at you with a full head of steam.
Edgar's going to start 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
And it's 1st and 10 Wildcats at their own 43-yard line.
There it is.
Trips backfield this time to start for Edgar. And they're going to give it to Butt. Tries the left side, nothing there, bounces off, and he's going nowhere. Good swarming defense by Spring Valley that time. They won the battle at the point of attack, and Carter Butt, they're going to give him, they're going to give him a yard. No, they're going to mark that back. Or they are going to give him a yard. Wow. That's a good mark. Actually, it gave him close to 2 yards on that. There's no way he got the 45-yard line, but that's where the ball is marked. Going to be 2nd down and 8. Trips backfield again. This time they'll try Butt the right side. This time he's got a little bit of a crease, and he powers forward for 1st down yardage across midfield into Spring Valley territory at about the 46-yard line. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Jack Madison. 89 on the play, puts the ball at Spring Valley's 47-yard line, and an Edgar 1st down.
1st down for the Wildcats. On another run by Carter Butt, 66 yards on 8 carries unofficially for Butt tonight. And they're going to try Butt again. This time he bounces it away from the hole he was originally going through, and he's going to be gang tackled, but not before he got it inside the 45 to about the 43.
Tom King's stats are unofficially official.
They're very unofficial.
Gain of 4 on the play is going to make it second and
In fact, I would be shocked if they were even close to being accurate at the end of the game. Second down and about 6 here for the Wildcats. I have found over the years it's very difficult to keep accurate stats and do play-by-play at the same time. Here's Butt. He's got another big hole, powers ahead, and another first down near the 35, 34-yard line.
Carter Butt, the ball carrier, brought down by Wyatt Goronsky, along with Jack Madison.
Definitely credit the offensive line there. Carter did not get hit till he was about 8 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Another 8 yards for Butt on that carry.
First down.
And this is the time in a game, traditionally, that Edgar this year has been able to wear teams down. Teams get into this third quarter and they're tired of getting mashed. They're tired of trying to tackle these guys. And they start to lose interest a bit. Here's Butt, puts his head down again, and he's going to be brought down. Nice open field tackle by his running back counterpart from the Spring Valley squad, Diego Schmidt, made the stop on Butt, picked up 4 yards that time, and it's going to be second down and 6.
Yeah, just like you're saying, Tom, even the plays where it feels like they're holding Carter, he's getting 3 or 4. He's getting them in chunks.
They've only been able to break really one big play so far tonight. That was the 24-yard run by Jace Applebeck earlier in the game. But they've been getting chunks of yardage, 10, 8, 4, 14. And this time they're going to give it to Butt again. It's going to be up the middle. Only a short gain that time.
Carter Butt, the ball carrier.
Got it right to about the 30-yard line, so only about 1 on that one. So now it's third down and about 5.
Bring up third and 5.
They come to the line. Trips backfield. Weisenberger, Applebeck, and Butt. And it's Butt again, left side. Breaks a tackle, first down yardage inside the 25. Once again, Butt picked up about 3 or 4 yards after the initial contact. And they're going to mark it down at about the 22-yard line, and that's another first down.
Gain of 8 on the play. Puts the ball at Spring Valley's 22-yard line, and an Edgar first down.
Clock rolling, 8:02 to play here, third quarter. Opening drive of the second half, and Edgar's just grinding it out here. They've been using the trips backfield the entire drive, and they do it again here. Strite under center. This time it's going to be Weisenberger. He cuts it back, and he is going to get it down inside the 20 to about the 16.
Colby Weisenberger, the ball carrier.
Pick up about 6 on that.
Gain of 5 on the play is going to bring up second and 5.
Second down and 5. Be a long 4. I'll tell you what, if Edgar can punch a score in here, I'm not sure Spring Valley can come back from a 2-score deficit in this game and what we've seen offensively from them tonight against this Edgar defense.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get to 14.
This is Butt again. Stutter steps, and not much there that time. Got it inside the 15-yard line to about the 14, pickup of about 3.
Gain of 3 on the play is going to bring up third and 2.
Third down and a couple.
What do you think of the odds that Carter's getting the ball here?
Yeah, well, I won't take that bet. Full house backfield once again. And it's Carter Butt. Bounces it through the hole. First down and more. Breaks away, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Carter Butt, his second of the night. And the Wildcats have the lead here, 14-0. $14-yard touchdown run. And that was a very impressive drive, all on the ground, all with a full house backfield, as they just brought it down the field and punched it in. 14-yard touchdown run for Butt, his second of the night.
Sometimes doing color is so easy, Tom. Give it to your best player. Let him run to the end zone.
Yeah, it's I would imagine the coaches have to purposely think about giving the ball to other people at times just so they don't wear Butt out completely. But, yeah, you've got, if you're the offensive coordinator, why wouldn't you call his number as often as you possibly can? They're going to try to kick this extra point here. And this is Gravine who will kick it away. Snap's good. Strite puts it down. The kick's up, and the kick is good. 15-0 Edgar. 6:20 to play third quarter. You're watching playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
Harrison Gavine's point after touchdown kick is good. Making your score, Edgar 15 and Spring Valley 0.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. 6:20 to play in this second round playoff game. The Wildcats have made it tough on Spring Valley now. A 2-touchdown lead for Edgar, 15-0. Pair of touchdown runs by Carter Butt tonight. And here comes the kick, and it's another good one. High end-over-end kick inside the 15-yard line. Bringing it ahead across the 20. And a nice open field tackle by Applebeck there. Robelia brings it out near the 30-yard line, and that's where Spring Valley will start this offensive possession. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Whitetail Properties. If you're looking for hunting or recreational property, just call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. 715-213-4468. That's 715-213-4468. And they're going to hand it off. Big hole. Schmidt picked up positive. I think it's Schmidt picked up positive yardage out near the 35-yard line. Diego Schmidt made a nice little jump cut, and found a hole and picked up about 5 on that. Second down and 5 for Spring Valley. Clock moving, under 6 minutes to play, third quarter. Wyatt Goranski, the quarterback, junior quarterback for Spring Valley. Under center, man in motion. They're going to hand it off to Schmidt again. He's got a hole this time, and breaking into the secondary for first down yardage. Normington made a stop. Otherwise, Schmidt might have picked up big yardage on that, but he did get enough for the first down. 12 on the carry for Diego Schmidt that time.
Spring Valley first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
He's got 65 yards on 15 carries. Really the only player on offense doing much of anything for Spring Valley in this game so far. Ball marked at the Spring Valley 48-yard line, first and 10 from there. And they're going to hand it off to Schmidt again. This time he's going to pick up positive yardage. He was hit right at the handoff, but he carried his tackler with him and picked up positive yardage. Brady Stencil on the stop, but Stencil got dragged a couple of yards on that one, and they actually gave 5 on the pickup there for Schmidt that time. It's a pretty strong running on this drive so far by Diego Schmidt. He's a junior, so we're seeing a lot of players have good nights tonight that are going to be back next season. Second down and 6. Cardinals tight formation. Here comes the blitz. They're going to hand it off to Schmidt. Try the right side. He's into the secondary, and he's off to the races. He breaks a tackle along the far sideline, cuts it back, still on his feet, and then knocked out of bounds. Big play for Spring Valley. Their first big play of the night. Going to get it all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, the Wildcats gambled on the blitz on the right side, and they ran off the other way, and it was a real good block up front, able to break it open for about 25 yards, looks like.
Yeah, 25 or so on that. And just like that, Spring Valley has their deepest penetration. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. And 1st and 10 for Spring Valley from there. This time it's Schmidt again, and not much there that time. Maybe picked up a yard.
Tackled by Brett Baumgartner.
Baumgartner on the stop for the Wildcats as we go down near 4 minutes to play in this one.
And 9.
Wildcats lead it 15-0. It appears that it would be a trip to Carson Park in Eau Claire next Friday night for a game with Eau Claire Regis. If, in fact, both of these scores hold, Regis is up in their game with Boyceville. Regis, the number 1 seed, Edgar, the 2 seed. That's why they would play in Eau Claire if it stays this way. But Spring Valley is threatening here. Counter play, and not much there for Cade Stashik.
Stashik, the ball carrier. Brought down by Carver Higgins.
Maybe a yard on that.
No gain on the play. He'll bring up 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9 here for Spring Valley.
This is what it takes to beat Spring Valley. Get them in 3rd and long, and need to open up the playbook a lot more than what they really want to do.
They've only thrown 1 pass tonight. That was an incomplete. Actually, I made that mistake again. They threw 2 passes. 1 was incomplete. 1 was intercepted. They come to the line. They've got 2 receivers split wide left this time, and they're going to hand it off again, and it's going to be short of a 1st down. Diego Schmidt up the middle got it inside the 20 at about the 19, but that's going to be about 4 yards short of a 1st down, but I would imagine they'll go for it here. What do you have to lose? Down 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 4th and 4 is a lot different than 4th and 8, which is what it looked like it was going to be on initial contact. Able to fall forward about 4 yards.
I've got Schmidt unofficially over 100 yards now on the night for Spring Valley. And they come to the line. Let's see if the Edgar defense can get a stop here. 4th down and 4. 2 receivers to the left. Man in motion. They want to throw. Here comes the blitz. He's hit as he throws. The ball's wobbling. It's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown for Spring Valley. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I don't know if Shuett or the defenders for Edgar saw the football. It was a wobbler, and really the only player who went up to make a play on the football was the wide receiver for Spring Valley.
It was a great catch. Almost had to do a 180 in the air, able to control his body, reached up, caught the ball, came down and finished the run over the pylon.
So Spring Valley converts on a 4th and 4 with a touchdown from the 19-yard line, and it's 15-6, and we've got a ball game here with 2:04 to play in the 3rd quarter. That was just not a good reaction by the Edgar defensive backs that time, as the receiver was really the only one who went up and made a play on that ball. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. And they're going to throw it, timing pattern into the end zone. That's going to be caught as well. Once again, it's the same player. That's Stashik who catches the 2-point conversion, and it's 15-8 with 2:04 to play. So Spring Valley converts on a couple of big plays here, and boy, that's fired up not only their fans but their sideline as well. We'll take a break here. 15-8, Edgar with the lead, but Spring Valley is coming back. You're watching playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Tom King back here at Edgar. Short kick and a good return out across the 40 for Edgar. Strite made the return on that one for the Wildcats. So let's see if Edgar's offense can respond. Spring Valley came down and converted on a 4th down play for a touchdown. Converted a 2-point conversion as well and has made this a 1-score game as we get near the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 15-8. Edgar with the lead, and they get the football back here. Cade Stashik, the sophomore, not only caught the touchdown, but caught the 2-point conversion as well from the quarterback Wyatt Govoronsky. 1st and 10 Wildcats. They use this trips backfield formation to march it down the field on their last possession. Inside handoff, nothing there for Carter Butt that time. And boy, oh boy, all of a sudden the Spring Valley fans are awake as they're fired up. Momentum has switched very quickly in this one. 2nd down and 9. They gave Butt a yard on that. Clock moving, 1:24 to play, 3rd quarter. And they're going to hand it off to Butt. This time there's nothing doing again. Actually, he made something out of nothing there. Got it out to about the 45-yard line. He picked up about 3 yards with about 3 white jerseys perched on his back. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 6 from the 45-yard line. They really haven't tried any short passes tonight or intermediate passes. The only time they've gone to the air 4 times. They've completed 1, and they've all been, well, with the exception of the first pass of the game, they've all been long attempts. So let's see if they decide to maybe find Baumgartner, the tight end, over the middle this time to try to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down and 6, Strite under center. They're going to try the counter play, and that's Affelbeck, who's going nowhere. Broke the initial tackle, but good pursuit by Spring Valley. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play for Affelbeck, and it's going to be a punting situation for Edgar. And just like that, Spring Valley is back in this one as the 3rd quarter is going to come to an end here. 4th down, a punting situation for Edgar. Spring Valley will get the football back when we come back to start the 4th quarter. You're watching playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
And we're back here at Edgar High School. And now it's going to be up to the Edgar defense to get some of the mojo back in this game because Spring Valley has grabbed the momentum. They scored a touchdown, got a 2-point conversion, and then stopped Edgar on the ensuing possession. Edgar will punt here. Hayner-Foose, long punt, going to be fielded, and breaking a tackle, breaking another tackle. Finally, Weisenberger is going to wrap up Stashik and bring him down at about the 24-yard line.
Officials have done a good job tonight. They missed a block in the back right where the ball was. There's a lot going on in those types of plays, though.
Spring Valley will start 1st and 10 at their own 20.
It's probably like the NFL where you can call a block in the back on every punt or kickoff, right? Seems like they do in the NFL. All right, 11:46 to play, fourth quarter. 15-8, Edgar with the lead. Spring Valley comes to the line. Diego Schmidt has been the big running back. He's got 101 yards on 19 carries by my count. He's going to get the football here, and he's going to be wrapped up by Weisenberger. Ball's loose, and Spring Valley's able to recover it near the 20-yard line. But they're going to say, I think they're going to say that Schmidt was down. They're going to give him forward progress to about the 21. They're going to mark it at about the 26-yard line, so call that a pickup of about 3. You're going to be 2nd down and 7. Tight formation again for the Cardinals. Schmidt the only back with a double wing formation. Man in motion. They're going to give it to Schmidt again, and he's going to be knocked down almost immediately.
Diego Schmidt, the ball carrier, brought down by Carver Higgins.
That looked like Carver Higgins in on the stop.
Gain 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Edgar with 2 rushing touchdowns from Carter Butt, 4 yards and 14 yards. Spring Valley with a 19-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback, Govoronsky, to Cade Stashik. They've got 2 receivers in the formation this time. They're going to pitch it and try to get it around the left corner, and that's not going to be enough. Stashik on the carry.
By Carver Higgins
and Stashik may be hurt. He is down, face down on the turf. I don't know if he landed on the football. He's grabbing his legs. So while they look at Stashik, we'll take a timeout here. It's going to be short of the first down. 4th down at about 2 when we come back. You're watching Playoff Football on Zaleski Sports.
Thank you for helping Abbey Bank become the most highly recommended community bank.
Thank you to all of our customers for helping us be successful.
Thank you for putting your trust in us.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Thank you for helping us support our communities.
We are grateful for customers like you.
Thank you to all of our customers. We hope to see you soon.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Tom King back here at Edgar High School, and Stashik walking off under his own power. I think it might have just been a cramp. And when you say just a cramp, it's easy for the person not having the cramp to say that, because when you get a cramp in that situation, it is excruciating, but it goes away, and Stashik's able to walk off. He's got to come out for at least 1 play. He's been a thorn in the side to Edgar here in the second half. It's going to be 4th down and 2. And it looks like Spring Valley's going to line up to punt this away here.
That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, down a score. Still 10 minutes to play in the game. 10 minutes exactly.
If they were still down 2 scores, they'd probably go.
Snap is good. Punts away. It's a high floater. And Edgar's going to let it drop. It takes a Spring Valley bounce. It's going to roll inside the 35-yard line and be down at about the 34. So that's where Edgar will take over with 9:44 to play in this one. You've got some scores to relate to us?
Absolutely. One we haven't reported on, Colby, the 4 seed, leads St. Croix Falls, the 1 seed, 14-0. That was at halftime. That's the last score that we had. Running clock in Merrill, Newman Cardinals, 42, Gilman 6. No update on the Regis score, but that was 28-7 at halftime.
Good to see Colby, the only team that beat Edgar this year, beating the number 1 seed in their game.
Running clock in Marshfield, Stratford's going on to level 3.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats, and they're going to hand it off to Butt, and he powers forward out across the 40 to about the 41. Picked up about 5 or 6 on that. Call it 6, maybe call it 7. 2nd down and 3.
Bayport still up 7 on Wausau West. That's 21-14.
With that carry, I've got Bud unofficially over 100 yards tonight, along with the 2 touchdowns. 2nd down and a long 3 here for the Wildcats. Stride under center. This is Butt again. He's hit immediately. Breaks the tackle. Still breaking tackles. And he's got to protect the football there. That thing almost came out. He's going to be short of the 1st down, I think. It's going to be close, though, with 2nd effort. They're going to mark it at about the 44. Is that going to be enough for a 1st down? No. 3rd and very short. It looked like, yeah. Actually, they're going to give him the 1st down on that. All right. I thought he was close. But that's a pretty good mark. But, boy, oh, boy, that was all 2nd effort by Carter Butt right there.
You aren't probably quite the age where you play Madden on the PlayStation, but that was triangle as Carter Butt hurdled a guy on the ground to get the extra couple yards.
With a guy hanging all over him, too. Yeah, 1st and 10 for Edgar. I'm not a Madden guy, so I have no idea what you're talking about. They're going to try the halfback option. Butt throws the football. It's incomplete. He had Baumgartner for a moment, but the defender got over there and knocked it away. They used that play earlier this year, and it went for, it was either a touchdown or a 2-point conversion. They ran that halfback option from Butt to Baumgartner. That time incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats.
It's interesting that you throw it for an 8-yard pass. A lot of times, you go for a big play on a trick, some sort of trickery like that.
I think they should they've had a lot of success, but boy, they could use more intermediate passes across the middle. Baumgartner's a pretty good receiver. They could use him. They could use the other guys. Instead, here's Butt again on the ground, powering straight ahead. Maybe got a couple. Not much there.
Carter Butt, the ball carrier.
Out to about the 48. Pickup of 3 on the carry.
By Diego Schmidt, along with Matt Parsons.
But it seems like many of their pass attempts they're going for, everything at once. Throwing the bomb. 3rd down and 6 here. That's a long 6, closer to 7 for Edgar. 8:04 to play. Spring Valley crowd exhorting their defense to get a stop here and get the ball back. We go under 8 minutes to play in this game. Edgar leading 15-8. Strite going to hand it off and slipping and going down near midfield. And that was Butt. He tried to cut and lost his footing and went down. And it's going to be 4th down and about 5. And you would think Edgar's going to punt it away, and it's going to be up to their defense again here.
Yeah, Coach Seitz has to punt this.
So it'll be Haynerfoos to punt it away. He'll stand back inside his own 40-yard line.
Wyatt Komoronsky, deep receive.
Snap is good, and it's another line drive punt. This one's going to bounce, and Edgar's going to be able to down it inside the 10-yard line or right at the 10-yard line. Decent punt by Haynerfoos. Gets an Edgar roll. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Spring Valley, but they start at their own 10-yard line. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Stone Innovations. Stone Innovations of Plover is here to serve you. They specialize in the fabrication, design, and installation of stone countertops. Stone Innovations, Inc. operates with the most advanced fabrication equipment in the industry. Visit stoneinnovations.net to begin your order. 7 minutes to play in regulation, 15-8, Edgar with the lead. But Spring Valley has had a very good second half. They have stopped Edgar twice, and they have scored a touchdown of their own, plus a 2-point conversion to make it a one-score game. And they come to the line right now. And they're going to hand it off. Another hole closed quickly. Robelia, the ball came out. Carter Butt comes up with the football, but they're going to say that Robelia was down. Ball marked at the 14-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the carry. Second down and 6. And they're going to keep it on the ground. Schmidt is hit and dropped immediately. Maybe fell forward for a yard or two. That was Baumgartner on the stop there.
The clock is definitely starting to become an issue. 6 minutes left to play.
And they still have quite a ways to go. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 from their own 16-yard line. So now, if you don't get it, do you go for a 4th down in this situation this far away?
No.
If you punt it away, you may not get the ball back.
Yeah, I mean, if it's short yardage, 4's a lot.
3rd down and 4. Man in motion, and they're going to run the option, and the quarterback keeps it. He's into the secondary, and he's going to get it out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Wyatt Govoronsky keeps it on the option and picks up the 1st down for Spring Valley out across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, once again, Edgar gambled, and they brought the blitz on the left side of the defense. And once the motion went the opposite way, you kind of knew that it was going to be a big play.
16 yards on the pickup for Govoronsky. Clock moving, 5:15 to play in regulation. Spring Valley 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Edgar leading 15-8. Winner moves on. Loser, season is over. They run the option again. The quarterback keeps it, and this time he's hammered after a very short gain, maybe a yard. Weisenberger was in there. Carver Higgins, Brady Stencil in there as well. 2nd down and about 8. Clock continues to roll, 4:39 to play. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. They got to get moving here. They've really taken a long time to get to the line in this situation. They got a long way to go if they want to try to score here. They try the counter play, cutting it back, and a big hit. That's Carter Butt. Ball came loose. Does Edgar have it? I don't think the officials saw it again. Now the question is, was the runner down? And they're going to call him down. For the second time, Edgar thought they had a fumble, and instead they call the runner down at the 35-yard line.
Looking at the replay, it looks like it was probably a good call. Just the way that the runner fell, looked like his knees were on the ground.
It was another big hit from the linebacker spot by Carter Butt, who knocked the running back down, and now it's 3rd down and long again. 3rd down and about 6. And the clock continues to move, and Spring Valley's taking forever to get this play in from the sideline. 3:35 to play. Got to be 4th down territory here. They got to go for it on 4th if they don't get it here. Man in motion.
The play clock was down to 2.
And now they're going to have to take a timeout. Spring Valley takes a timeout as they took way too long to get that play in, and they wasted a lot of time, and we'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment, you're watching playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
And we're back. The Edgar sideline exhorting the crowd to get loud here. 3rd down and 6 for Spring Valley from their own 35-yard line. Edgar leading 15-8, 3:25 remaining in the game. Man in motion. They're going to play action. They want to throw. Only their 3rd pass of the night. It's caught for a 1st down at the 45-yard line. Going up to make the grab was Caleb Bartko. And the quarterback, Gavronski, put it up where only Bartko could get it. And Spring Valley converts a huge 3rd down play, but they still have a long way to go and not a lot of time to do it. Clock continues to roll once they move the chains. We're getting down close to 3 minutes to play as Spring Valley will come to the line 1st and 10 on their own 46. Edgar defense trying to come up big here and finish this one off. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off to Schmidt. He's got some running room, and then he's met and driven backwards. Looks like that was Butt again in on the stop for Edgar after a pickup of about 3.
Textbook tackle. Got him in the midsection, lifted the legs, drove him back.
Carter Butt with both touchdowns on offense and a whole bunch of tackles on defense again here tonight for the Wildcats.
Spring Valley has to get going.
Yeah, they just take way too much time off the clock here. There's no sense of urgency despite being down 15-8. They pitch it, they want to throw a halfback option. They're going to throw it down the field. Intercepted! And that's Tegan Strite who will put the exclamation point on this one as Spring Valley tried the gadget play and the halfback option pass intercepted by Tegan Strite. And that may be the ball game with 2:09 to play. Edgar gets the ball back.
Look who else was back there. Carter Butt.
They put pressure on the thrower. He got bumped, but he was able to set himself again. The pass was decent, but the coverage was there. I mean, they had double coverage on the intended receiver, and Strite makes the interception. And Edgar now can get a 1st down and force Spring Valley to use the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
Yeah, 1 1st down probably does it. We'll see.
Strite brings him into the line. And they're going to hand it off. This is Weisenberger. He's going nowhere. Maybe a loss on the play. And Spring Valley will take their 2nd timeout.
Timeout, Spring Valley.
That was kind of a dangerous play. It looked like the timing was off on that, and Aiden almost didn't get the ball.
Coming up after the game, it'll be the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Wildcats trying to finish this and set up an appointment with Eau Claire Regis at Carson Park next Friday night. And if that happens, we'll, of course, have it for you right here. And that game will be with a trip to Camp Randall on the line.
Almost.
Oh, I missed one, huh? Okay.
Yeah, almost.
All right, getting closer.
They get to advance to the game before Camp Randall.
All right. I'm getting ahead of myself. Indeed, you are correct. I thought the month of November wasn't going that fast. 2:03 to play. Wildcats trying to finish this. Coming to the line. Clock hasn't started yet. Now they'll line up. They're going to pitch it. This is Butt. He's got blockers in front of him, gets the corner, and will fight for yardage and go down across the 40. Going to be short of the first down, but he stayed in bounds, and that's going to force Spring Valley to use their final timeout, I would think. They haven't yet. Clock is still moving, 1:43 to play.
Yeah, you can't use it now.
Third down and a couple. You get a first down here, and as you said, this one is over.
Would be interesting if you go for it 4th and 2 to win, or do you punt it? Come on, Tom, you're the coach. What do you do?
I'm not going for it at that spot in the field, up by 1 score, although they can't. Well, let's see what happens here. 3rd down and 2. They're going to get a first down here anyway. They give it to Weisenberger, and he's good. Actually, that's Butt. First down as he gets it out to the 45-yard line. Carter Butt picks up the first down for Edgar, and that makes all of that discussion moot, as Edgar's going to be able to probably run out the clock, although we have an injured player on the field now. An injured Spring Valley player is down in some obvious discomfort at about the 47-yard line.
Looks like a lower body injury, maybe.
So I'll tell you what, we'll take a break here while they attend to the injured player, and we'll come back and see if the Wildcats can finish this one off here. They lead it 15-8 with just 1:06 to play. You're watching playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
Edgar Family Restaurant is located just south of Highway 29 in Edgar and open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, drink, dessert, get it all at Edgar Family Restaurant. Homemade food to fill your belly and your soul. Daily specials including Friday fish fry, soup, salad, pies made from scratch, and a full menu of choices are yours at Edgar Family Restaurant. Give back to those who support our community. Give back and visit Edgar Family Restaurant for breakfast tomorrow, then stay for lunch and dinner too. Edgar Family Restaurant is a proud backer of Wildcats football.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
And we're back here at Edgar as the injured player helped off the field. That's Stashik again. He was injured earlier, and I would imagine his night is done now as he hobbles off. He tried to go, but he's got some sort of leg or ankle problem, and he's hobbling off the field with help from one of the trainers. So here where we are. It's 1st and 10 for Edgar at their own 45-yard line. Just 1:06 to play. Edgar leading 15-8. And they will try to close it out here.
Marshfield staying with River Falls, down 28-21. Colby 28-0. That 4 seed is going to beat the 1 seed.
Obviously, Colby probably took it personally that they were the 4 seed after being one of the tri-champions.
Yep. Kind of that Week 9 game that Auburndale beat them. It was kind of a weird game. Auburndale, a very good team. They're down 14-7 late in Mondovi.
All right, Wildcats come to the line here. Clock has started. We're down to 1 minute to play in regulation. They'll just take as much time as they can before they call this play. And Spring Valley does have a timeout left, but not much reason to use it at this point now. Stride under center. And they're going to run a play, hand it off, and sliding down quickly.
I'm really surprised. Why not just take a knee?
Yeah, Carter, they hand it off to Carter Butt, and I don't think they have to run another play. They're going to mark the football. It's going to be 2nd down and 9, but Edgar is starting to celebrate on their sidelines, and the fans are starting to celebrate as well and making their plans to travel to Eau Claire next Friday night. As the clock ticks down, 15 seconds to play.
Just a really good high school football game tonight.
Yeah, we expected a low-scoring defensive struggle, and it was certainly that. Spring Valley, you got to give them credit. They came back and made a game of it in the second half with a really nice spurt and pulled it within 1 score, and Edgar had to come up with the big defensive play, the interception by Tegan Strite to ice this one away. And the final score is 15-8. Wildcats move on. We'll take a timeout, come back for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, and we'll talk to Edgar head coach Jerry Sins and one of the players as well. We'll do that when we return. You're listening and watching high school playoff football on Zaleski Sports.
Please drive home safely. Thank you.
Is that Edgar period?
Yeah, I had to make a text box.
Edgar period. Spring Valley period.
Good thing you won, so you get our money's worth.
Right.
Regis is going to be fun.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Let me get right there. All right, we're here on the Nasonville Post Show with head coach Jerry Sids. Well, at this time of year, it's all about advancing, and you knew it was going to be a low-scoring defensive struggle. It certainly turned out to be that.
They've had a lot of close games this year. Many. I got a couple 12-8 wins and 14-12 wins. So we told the guys, hey, guys, our defense is solid. There's some scrappy guys and some hitters, and I was happy we came out the third quarter and were able to drive the ball all the way down the field and get a touchdown. I don't know if we relaxed a little bit then or not, but, it's possible that happens because it's a natural tendency. But we toughened up in the end and got the big play to seal it.
Yeah, they grabbed the momentum back there, coming down, scoring that touchdown on a fourth down play and then getting the two-point conversion. But as you said, a big defensive play. Two really good interceptions by your defense, one by Normington tonight and then the other, of course, by Tegan Strite.
Yeah, those were. We haven't had many interceptions early in the year. Last week we got a couple, and tonight we got a couple more, so I'm really happy for that.
You get Eau Claire Regis now. It should be a good matchup at Eau Claire next Friday night. What did you tell your team after the game tonight?
Well, I was just telling them I'm proud of them. Games are never easy. These kind of games aren't supposed to be easy. I said next week it's going to be the same thing. Yeah, you're going to have to play your butt off for 4 quarters to get the win because that's just the way it is.
And that's all about advancing at this time of year.
It certainly is.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you.
Head coach Jerry Sids of the Edgar Wildcats. We're going to try to get Tegan Strite here, who had the game-clinching interception, and we'll try to get him here in just a moment. Tegan. Hey. All right, we're here with Edgar quarterback and defensive back Tegan Strite. You are the quarterback, but 2 of your biggest plays this season have been on the defensive side of the ball, including here tonight, the interception that clinched it.
Yeah, all week I was told to stay back and be ready for that play, and we just practiced it over and over. So I just had to seize the moment when it came, and I made the play.
You knew on offense it was going to be tough against their defense. Yards were going to be at a premium, and once again, the offensive line and the running backs were able to do the job.
Yeah, it's good when you got a back like Carter and a great line, and I didn't get hit much, so it was nice.
What did the coach have to say after the game?
It was a good win, but it's just going to keep getting harder each week, so we got to be ready.
And you get Eau Claire Regis next week. I would imagine you're looking forward to that, to playing over at Carson Park.
Yeah, it'll be fun playing on turf. We know they're a good team, so we got to come prepared.
All right, you know how the house works?
I'm Tegan Strite, and I'm in the house.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here from Edgar tonight. The Wildcats survive and move on. They beat Spring Valley by a score of 15-8. 2 touchdown runs by Carter Butt, a couple of interceptions, one by Avery Normington, and one by Tegan Strite iced the victory. They're off to Eau Claire next week to take on Regis next Friday night. We'll have it for you right here on Zaleski Sports. I'm Tom King. Thanks for watching. You've been watching Playoff Football on Zaleski Sports.